Ultimately, though, this book isn't about me. It's about you. In these pages, I'm welcoming you into my story in the hopes that you might catch some glimpses of your own or of someone you care about. Chapter by chapter, we'll walk through the relationship I didn't leave, the one I did leave, and if you stick with me, eventually to the one I'll never leave. Trust me, it's worth sticking around. And there's the win, right? Just because we've been stuck in something that was unhealthy doesn't mean we weren't made for something better. It doesn't mean we don't deserve something better. We do. I do. You do. But in order to be ready for something better, we need to do the good, vigorous work of healing so that we're ready when it comes along. As a country music recording artist, I'm a storyteller. I'm here for it. Bad relationships, they're country music gold. But believe me when I tell you that my story is one I never would have chosen to tell. Nor is it one I would have chosen to live. Although it took me a minute, 7,358,500 minutes to be exact, I've done the work. I've found my freedom. I'm living well. I'm not telling this story today for me. The only reason I believe my story is worth telling is because of you. If I found freedom from my past, you can too. You can get your time back, your years back. You can begin to use your voice again. You can learn to trust your gut again. You can become the vibrant, robust person you were made to be. You can be honest and transparent about your relationships with the people who care about you. By rejecting toxic relationships, you can choose to live well. In each chapter, I'll show you a glimpse of my story on this journey to freedom. And along the way, at critical and relevant points in my story, you're going to hear from Dr. W. Keith Campbell, a professor at the University of Georgia's Department of Psychology. Dr. Campbell will shine a light on the yellow flags and the red ones I missed so that you can learn to spot them in your own relationships and not lose any more time. I lost years being in and grieving toxic relationships, but you don't have to. Dr. Campbell will also define some of the language in this conversation about toxic relationships. For instance,
toxic relationship. A relationship between two people who don't relate to each other in healthy ways. A relationship with more conflict than is typical or necessary. A relationship in which one person exploits, distorts, or minimizes the perspective and experience of the other person. In this kind of relationship, neither partner is growing or flourishing. Instead, you see hostility, anxiety, uncertainty, victimization, and abuse.
At the end of each chapter, Dr. Campbell will offer some questions for you to reflect on as a way to connect some of these new ideas to your own life, or as you consider your relationship with someone you love. Sharing my story with you is another step in my healing journey that continues every day. It's not over. My hope and prayer is that Why Do We Stay will empower you to take the next step in your journey toward freedom. You are stronger than you think. You are stronger than you know. You are your greatest advocate. Steph. Part 1. When you're in a toxic relationship. I didn't know I was in a toxic relationship when I was in it. Who does? It's so much easier in hindsight to see things clearly, to see a relationship for what it was. It's been 14 years, and only now can I see it clearly and understand the relationship dynamics fully. Maybe you're where I was 14 years ago, trapped in something that doesn't make sense or confused by your relationship. Maybe it's not toxic, but it's certainly not healthy. Maybe you're just starting to see cracks or warning signs and are wondering what the foundation of this relationship is, and whether you should stay or go. I can't tell you what to do or how to react, but I can walk you through the phases of my relationship and my path toward freedom and healing afterward. And maybe you'll learn or receive something that helps you.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.